Hey guys, so today I'm hauling manure out of the heifer pens here, and hopefully the dry cow pens over there, but not using the manure spreader today because it's been giving some hydraulic problems. So I got 1256 hooked up to this old dump wagon we have. It looks small, but it's a lot bigger once you get it full of manure. I got it full now. I could put about probably 2 more bucket loads in it, but I want to make sure everything works before I get too carried away. If this doesn't pick up, then I'm probably going to end up scooping it all out by hand. But we used it a few days ago, so it should work, I hope. I aired the tires up before I started, but this one's kind of low, so when we get back we'll have to pull up to the shop and put some air in it. Gotta pull the pins out on the door here. This one's stuck. Now the door's open, so we'll go dump it up now. So now it's all the way up, so I gotta drive forward so that way it'll fall out. Sometimes it'll get caught on that bolt there. You can see it's supposed to be sitting down there. You just gotta shove it over, and then it'll fall down. Now you gotta shut the door so that way when I'm driving down the road with a full load, it doesn't all empty out on the road. So I got this load a little fuller because I know that I'm not going to have to scoop it all out by hand because it doesn't work. So that's the second load there. The wagon cleans out pretty good, but it could be a lot cleaner. After about probably 3 or 4 loads in this area, and then up there I've got room for about 3 or 4 more. I'll have to bring the bobcat out here and push it up like we've been doing. So this is the fullest load I've done all day. Granted, this is only the 3rd load. It's probably about the fullest it's ever gonna get without breaking something anyways. Our uncle's combining today, so he's got his 2 trucks sitting on the drive, so I've got to drive on the dirt now. It isn't bad, I just got to go a little slower because it's kind of rough through here. Then the pivot tracks are really bad. So I probably got about 2 loads sitting here. This load, what I load, and then probably one more. And then we'll be moving on to the dry lot. So I got the west side of the manure pile over there full, or as full as I can get it before I push it up. So now I'm on the north side here, all the way at the end. I'll be able to fit about 4 loads up here, then we'll have to bring the bobcat out and push it up. Hey guys, it's been a while since I hauled the manure out of the heifer pens. Had some problems with the dump wagon. A hook that holds the tailgate on broke off, and then we got some rain, but got 1256 plugged in. Let that warm up for a little while because it doesn't like to start when it's cold, and then we'll go hook up to the wagon and then we'll be ready to go. So 1256 is warm enough. Should start now, so I'll go ahead and unplug the block heater. Hang the cord back up on the outlet. I gotta watch out for this stack of mats here. Got a project in the barn we're working on in the milk parlor, replacing the mats on the floor. So conveniently we put those there. Gotta hook up the negative on the battery now. The battery on this thing always drains if you leave it sit for a while. So you just unhook the negative and then it won't drain. Took her a little while, but she got started. Now I'll have to pull up to the shop. Tires are probably 50 years old and they don't hold air very well anymore. They'll last about a day, and then a few of them will go flat. So we'll pull up to the shop and put some air in them. I'm not going very fast. She's just a little low. As you can see, the tires are all weather checked. trailer sits outside all the time, so the tires get pretty bad, but they all hold air. So I mentioned at the beginning of this video, one of the hooks broke off. That broke off on this side, and the metal here is like paper thin, so we weren't able to just weld it back on. So he took a piece of 1/2-inch metal, bolted it on to the thin metal, and welded a makeshift hook onto the bolted on metal, and it works okay. Metal in there is pulling up, so it's probably gonna break one of these times, but it works for now. And we also put 2x8s on the top so we can hold a little bit more manure. So you can see we put them boards on, we can hold a lot more manure now. A couple days ago out here at the manure pile, we had a guy come with a payloader and push it all up. So I got a whole bunch of room left that I can dump this now. Not have to worry about coming out with the Bobcat to push it up. Try and see if I can find a dry spot so I don't get the tractor all covered in manure, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. That'll work. There's manure up there, but a little manure never hurts nothing. So. Now. For this second load, I think I'm gonna go on this side of the first load. I think I can get over here a little further without getting stuck, so we'll find out. Not a problem. Just got my tires a little dirty, that's all. wouldn't have been a bad idea to start turning a little sooner when I was unloading. So now I'm gonna have to crank it out of here so that way I don't hit all of that stuff, because that's still manure there, so I don't get stuck. But we'll see what happens. Put it in third so I can get some speed. That wasn't that bad. Got this load a little fuller than I probably should have. But I want to make sure that once I get all this cleaned up here, that I can get it all in one more load. So we'll pull this forwards and then go get the Bobcat again and clean this area up. The last load loaded, fullest one I've had so far. Got the Bobcat out of the close-up pen. We'll go dump this now. I gotta avoid spots like that. There's a hole, but there's still manure in it. It looks flat, but there's still manure in it. It's just a hole there. That pin wasn't in all the way. Probably won't be able to get him out now. Probably should lower that down. I'm all done using it for today. Wanted to make sure the majority of the manure was out of there before I put it away. Get it all off the tailgate. I'll lower it down. Shove it over a little bit. It just catches right on there. Sometimes it gets over too far and then it'll catch on the bolt. Should shut the rest of the way now. Maybe not. Huh. Oh well.